So this is a kind of conveyor belt, and now with the help of this conveyor belt you can actually remember the temperature or the heat distribution is occurring, how this heat is traveling towards the northern areas, and how this cold water is again traveling to the southern parts of the these areas.
Subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss an update from PrepLadder.
Now, if we talk about the next news, that is about the AMOC, and this is important. This is Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation. So what is this? Let me tell you here with the help of this picture. If you'll see this picture, so if I talk about these areas, that is near the equator area, so these areas generally do have the warm water, and this warm water is spreading because of the ocean currents, because of the winds. So now what will happen, this warm current will travel towards the north areas with the help of many ocean currents. You will see, you can see here, that is the Gulf Stream is here, Norwegian Stream is there, that is actually helping the movement of this water towards the northern areas. Okay, now this is the warm water, and this is the colder area. Because of the latitude, the temperature is very low here in this region. Now if this warm water is coming towards this area, after a certain time this will get cooler, this will become cold, because the latitudes are here which are responsible for the temperature, lower down of the temperature. And now this cold water will be heavy, and this heavy water will sink. Okay, and this will sink, and underwater current will be departed from this region, and this will be the cold water. This will again travel towards this, in this range. Okay, so this will again go to the here, this will go to in this way. So this is a kind of conveyor belt, and now with the help of this conveyor belt you can actually remember the temperature or the heat distribution is occurring, how this heat is traveling towards the northern areas, and how this cold water is again traveling to the southern parts of the these areas. Okay, so this is just a kind of conveyor belt mechanism. Now what reports are saying, if you will see the report, what reports are saying, according to IPCC's report, this AMOC is actually losing its stability. Okay, if this is losing its stability, means this conveyor belt mechanism is somewhat affected by the climate change. Okay, so I hope now this would be clear. Okay, so this AMOC, how this AMOC is going to impact the global climate change or the global aspects of environment. If we talk about the Gulf Stream, so Gulf Stream was actually responsible for the movement of this warm water towards the northern area. So if AMOC is losing its stability, or we can say without a proper AMOC, Gulf Stream and Europe will be affected. How this Europe is going to be affected? Because of this Gulf Stream. Now because of this Gulf Stream, the Norwegian current would be there, they both are warmer, and because of these currents, the western areas of this UK, okay, or the Europe, are actually ice free in at these latitudes. It is very impossible to become or to remain ice free throughout the year, but these areas are ice free because of these warmer ocean currents. So if this AMOC is losing its stability, or if this AMOC is getting affected, that is definitely going to affect the Gulf Stream, and Europe will face the cold. Okay, the ports will not remain ice free, it is for sure. The second thing you can see here, because of this AMOC shutdown, that northern hemisphere will see the cold, and the rainfall will decrease in the Europe, because rainfall is also associated with the temperature. If the temperature would be high, that will give the rise to the conditions of low pressure things, and if the low pressure would be there, the rainfall possibility is there, or we can say this is the region of instability. Because of this, if this is the low pressure area, the temperature over this low pressure area is high. If this temperature is high, the low pressure conditions are there and the air will rise over this region, and because of this air rise, this warm air will be condensed at a certain height, and because of this condensation, actually rainfall can occur. So this is possible when low pressure conditions are there. If the high pressure conditions are there, air will not rise, air will sink in here, and this is the reason why this is known as stability conditions over this high pressure areas. Okay, so this warm water is, if it is absent over here, the rainfall possibility will also decrease. Now it will also have some impacts on the El Nino, this is also sure.